I'm gonna say I'm over exaggerating, but I feel like my foot was in labor or something, active labor. Like
They see the labels, never read the page. Whisper praise.
hey besties, it's your girl Hustle with Marie, and yeah, let's just get into it, bookies. So y'all, I went to the doctor today just to get an update on my foot. I did bring my foot like last Monday. One second. What day was last Monday on? So I did break my foot on January the 2nd. It was around 7:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time, y'all. I still drove my kids to school and stopped them to get donuts that day. But I was in a lot of pain. And funny thing is, I thought I was just gonna walk it out, like just walk it off. I'm used to just, trying to walk or shake something off, but that was not the case, y'all. So when I did fall, like I just sat in the driveway for like 2 or 3 minutes, and my mama was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Like it was funny to her at the time, but she didn't know that I was really hurt. And I was just like, no, no. Like I heard something pop. And I should have known then that it was pretty serious. Just with me hearing, something pop, but I'm just trying to downplay it and just shake it off. But when I tell you that the pain was like, it was horrible. It was horrible. I don't know, like y'all gonna say I'm over exaggerating, but I feel like my foot was in labor or something, active labor. Like it was so bad, and it's messed up because it is my driving foot, and of course it's the foot that I have to gas with. So it's just like, oh my god. So I went to no, I didn't go to the ER. So I went to urgent care on Monday morning. I told my mama, hey, I think I need to go to urgent care because I feel like something is not right. So I go to urgent care and I go up to the window and, I'm telling the lady, like, my foot is hurting. I think I need an x-ray. I'm trying to get seen. And she was like, oh, okay, like, what happened? So I tell her, like, hey, I slipped and fell, or I tripped and fell. And she was like, did you fall on ice? And I was like, no, I didn't fall on ice. And for some reason, that just amused her and the lady that was training behind the window. I was just like, what the? This is not a freaking laughing moment, but them laughing kind of made me laugh. But seriously, though, it wasn't funny, but it was funny at how hard they was laughing. But thankfully, I didn't take that personal, of course. And it's just like, I get it. Like, how the hell do you slip and fall and it's not ice? Well, hell, I was moving too fast, apparently. And I just feel I was trying to fight the fall, so it probably made it worse than what it would have been. But, unfortunately, here I am. So I go to urgent care and they referred me over to Jesus. I'm just going to say the foot doctor because I can't remember the proper term. But they referred me over to a foot doctor, which was like 20, not even 20, let me not under. It was probably between like 30 to 40 minutes away from the urgent care. So, boom, we travel all the way over there just for them to be like, hey, we don't take your insurance. Okay, so I try to look up a few places that was in network with my insurance, and by this time I'm just exhausted. My mom done stopped us for a snack break. Jeremiah was with us, baby boy, so he did get McDonald's that day. I wanted Taco Bueno, so me and my mama like split a box because I didn't want that much and she didn't want that much. So she got me the box, and I just, hey, do you want two things? So it all worked out. But back to the main story. So yeah. So I sat in a car trying to call and, find someone that was in network. By this time, I'm just calling. I'm pretty sure I called like 7 to 11 places. And by that time, I was just very, very exhausted. And we had to still make it back to the school in time. So we still had to make it back to the school in time to get the kiddos, the other two kiddos. So by that time, I was just like, forget it. So I decided to go to, the emergency. When we get home, I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna go to the emergency in the morning after you drop the kids off to school. So my mom goes out. The next day, she goes to drop the kids off. She's out running a few errands. And Lord and behold, I get a call from the school saying that my son hurt himself. And pretty much how they recommend we come pick him up because she tried laying him down and it wasn't getting any better. So I called my mom and I was just like, hey, the school just called me and the nurse said that Jesse hurt himself and she advises that we should just go ahead and pick him up. So at this point, I already have to go to the ER and I'm just like, he's acting like he's in too much pain, so I'm gonna just send him to the ER too. So we both went to the ER and finally I did get my boot. I got a boot. I hate this boot, but I'm not even worried about a hate. Like, if it's gonna help me get back to where I need to be, then just so be it. But Jesse came back showing that he was constipated. I did look at his paper real good later, and it did look like he may have bruised his ribs, but he handicapped, I'm handicapped, and oh my God, this is just so frustrating. But I know they say it's a bright side and things when things happen. I don't see it now, but hopefully I will. Maybe I just needed to sit down a little longer, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, that's all that I wanted to get on here and say pretty much. Until next time, bye besties.